to start a food truck business in Idaho. How much does it cost to get a food truck up and running? Starting a food truck can cost anywhere from $70,000 to $130,000 on average. A food truck owner can pay as little as $10,000 or as much as $250,000 for their business, depending on legal fees, customization, state, and niche. There are a lot of things that can change your cost in the long run. In this video from Food Truck Freaks, we will cover the steps to start a food truck business in Idaho. This is Garrett from Food Truck Freaks YouTube premier channel dedicated to starting food truck businesses. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Let's get started. How to start your own food truck. The owner of a food truck serves customers. When you break it down into steps, it's much easier to start your own food truck. We've made a list of things you need to do to open a food truck to help you. Step 1. Get to know the food truck scene before you decide to start a food truck. You should make sure that your idea will be different from what's already out there. First, find out about the following in your city: businesses and ideas for food trucks that already exist. Existing restaurant concepts. The average age of the people who live there. A place where food trucks can stop and sell their goods. Busy street times where commuters can become customers. Be sure to find out if there is a demand in your city for the food truck concept you'll be interested in presenting. Step 2. Choose a theme for your food truck. With your food truck, you'll want to meet the needs of the people in your city. You'll also want to share your own interests and passions through your business. After you've done some preliminary research, choose a food truck idea that combines your own style with what the community needs. From there, you can choose a name and logo that show what your business is all about. The following things should be true of your idea, name, and logo. Be unique and memorable. Be specific and get people's attention. Say what you want to happen, but don't be too specific. This will allow for growth. A well-thought-out idea and a logo that looks good can make a big difference in whether or not customers choose to buy from your truck. Step 3. Write a business plan for a food truck. Once you know what you want to do, you can start making a business plan for your food truck. Writing a business plan for your food truck is a great way to figure out the details of your business before you start putting money into it. This is also the document you would show to potential investors, so it's important to lay out your vision and financial plan carefully. A business plan for a food truck should have the following parts: an executive summary. This part should explain who your business is, what its goals are, and what kind of food you want to sell and why. A company description. In this section, explain why you want to start a food truck business and how it will be different from others. A market analysis. In this section, you should talk about what kind of people your truck would serve and who your target audience would be. A plan for organizing and running things. Set up the ranks of your employees and your internal business structure in this section to show how your business is set up. A service or product line description. You'll need to give details about your menu and options for changing it for the season or in the future. Plans for marketing and sales. Give your marketing plan and the different ways you plan to get the word out about your food truck. A request for money. Figure out where the money will come from for your truck and how much you will need to get your business going. A financial projections. This is where you show your investors how you plan for your company to grow and make money over the next 5 years. An appendix. In this last section, you can add any extra information that didn't make it into the plan, like photos, logo designs, and blueprints. For more information on how to write a food truck business plan, check out our business plan resource. Step 4. Get the money you need for your food truck. Crowdfunding to pay for your food truck. Your business plan is the first thing you need to do to get money to buy your truck. When you think about how much it costs to open a food truck, it's likely that you'll need a loan to get your business going. That money and savings for getting started can come from a number of places. Helpers in the community. People like friends and family who invest their own money. Crowdfunding like what Kickstarter does. Microloans from the Small Business Administration. Rollover a business startup, ROBS, from a pension account. Getting a credit card for a business. Loans and financing for equipment. Step 5. Get a license and a permit for your food truck. Once you know where your money will come from, you'll need to look into what licenses you'll need to start a food truck. Permits and licenses for food trucks can be different from one state to the next, and even from one city to the next. It is important to check with your local Chamber of Commerce, Health Department, and Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, office to find out what they require. To start a food truck business, you will also need many of the same licenses and permits as a restaurant. License for a business employer ID number. Employee health permit for food service. You will probably also need the following permits for your food truck. Permit for a mobile food facility. Zoning and parking permit. As you set up your parking permits and registration with your DMV, be sure to ask about parking limits and restrictions in your city, as well as where you can park overnight. Step 6. Buy a mobile kitchen. Since your food truck's vehicle will cost the most of your startup money, it's important to choose one that will work well for your business. When choosing the car that will become your food truck, there are a few things to think about, such as choosing whether to rent or buy your truck, choosing between a brand new and a used car, how to choose a trustworthy food truck dealer, deciding what kinds of changes you want to make to your truck. Also, it's important to get insurance for your truck and your business to cover any physical damage and legal problems that might come up. Once you have a food truck, you may need to finish inspections and get permits before you can drive it on the street. Step 7. Buy the equipment and supplies for your food truck. Owners of food trucks fixing up their truck's gear once you have a truck. The next step is to fill it with equipment and supplies for your food truck. These things will be necessary for you to make your products and keep your truck running well. You'll need the following to stock your food truck. Grills, stoves, fryers, microwaves, and toasters are all types of cooking equipment. Warming and holding equipment, soup kettles, soup warmers, and fry dump stations. Equipment for preparing food includes work tables, chef knives, cutting boards, cookware, kitchen tools, and kitchen thermometers. Serving equipment includes disposable food trays, napkins, cups, and plastic forks, knives, and spoons. Prep tables, under-counter refrigeration, and ice machines are all types of refrigeration equipment. Hand sinks, compartment sinks, floor mats, sanitizing chemicals, trash cans, recycling bins, and floor care products are all examples of janitorial equipment. Step 8. Choose a point-of-sale system. Toast point of sale. If you run a food truck, you will probably also need a mobile point-of-sale (PS) system. With these systems, you can take credit card payments right from your truck, but you may need to be connected to the internet. Many food trucks only take cash because they don't want to rely on the internet. However, customers are less likely to have cash on them, which can make your customer base smaller. This is why food truck owners are choosing point-of-sale systems that let them take both cash and credit cards. Toast point-of-sale (PS) systems are great for food trucks because they can be set up to let customers order and pay from their phones. This means that your customers can order and pay over the phone, giving you more time to get orders ready. No more pens, paper, or receipts. Step 9. Spend money on marketing and advertising for food trucks. Since your food truck won't have a permanent location, advertising and marketing for it are very important to its success. There are many marketing strategies you can use to make more people aware of your brand. Here are just some food truck marketing ideas. Make sure that people can easily see your logo. You can put it on your truck, on flyers, and on the internet. Design a bold menu board. Make sure that your menu board is easy to read, looks good, and shows off your food well. Make a website with information about your business, photos, and a section called About Our Company. Set up social media accounts for your business where customers can find out about events, see pictures, and talk with you. Find different places to park your food truck. At first, you'll want to check out different areas to see where your business fits best. Once you've found good places, you should go there often so that your customers will remember your name. Be a part of community events, such as catered parties and festivals with food trucks. People will know more about your business after these events. Sell items with your logo or slogan printed on them. Customers can buy t-shirts, travel mugs, and stickers from your truck or website. With this resource, you can learn more about how to advertise and market your food truck. Opening a food truck. Pros and cons. Food truck businesses definitely have their own set of pros and cons that you should think about before moving forward with your business. What are the benefits of starting a food truck line? With a food truck, you can move your business from place to place. This lets you reach customers in more places and gives you more opportunities to advertise. Flexibility. You can bring fresh food straight to events and festivals without having to rent equipment. Also, food trucks are more flexible when it comes to making changes to their menus and schedules. Tax deductions. Food truck owners can deduct some costs from their taxes that regular restaurant owners can't, like the cost of the truck and the rent they pay to store the truck. Problems with starting a food truck business. With the food truck market growing so quickly, it can be hard to stand out from the crowd and come up with a unique idea. A lot of work. A food truck can take a lot of time to maintain, find a place to park, clean, book events, and do other things. Zoning laws. It can be hard for owners of food trucks to keep up with changes in zoning laws and local laws about where they can park their truck and how long they can stay in one place.